So आज हम एक बहुत important topic के बारे में बात करेंगे, and that is social science. The social science always being a dry subject to students. They have to remember dates, they have to remember systems.
Everyone is talking about sustainable developmental goals, right? Everybody wants to achieve those goals.
We have a very special guest with us today. She's a passionate educator who is teaching in leading school of Delhi, and she holds a 6+ years of experience. Let's welcome Miss Dipanita.
History helps us to understand कि the kind of life we are living right now, वो ऐसे ही नहीं आया है. It is because of the struggle that our ancestors did.
So history से हमें सीखने को मिलता है कि if you're not studying history तो you will repeat that mistake again. Basic जो human rights है, मेरे को लगता है वो हर किसी को पता होना चाहिए.
ऐसी चीज है जो आपको अमीर के घर पे, किसी पुअर के घर पे, हिंदू के घर पे, मुस्लिम के घर पे, अपर कास्ट पीपल के घर पे, लोअर कास्ट पीपल के घर पे हर जगह मिलती है. Which shows what? It was done to create unity amongst Indians.
हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू बियॉन्ड द क्लासरूम पॉडकास्ट. सो आज हम एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक के बारे में बात करेंगे जो कि हमारे रियल लाइफ सिनेरियोज में ही नहीं बल्कि हमारे ह्यूमन बिहेवियर, सोसाइटी एंड डेमोक्रेसी को भी बिल्ड करने में बहुत हेल्प करता है, एंड दैट इज सोशल साइंस. फॉर दिस डिस्कशन वी हैव अ वेरी स्पेशल गेस्ट विद अस टुडे. लेट्स वेलकम मिस Dipanita.
Thank you, Pulkit, for calling me here. And I believe this podcast makes an impact on the social science and the way we think it, for sure.
Yes, definitely. So, Dipanita, social science always being a dry subject to students. So, they have to remember dates, they have to remember systems. But I know social science is a lot more about this. And for educators, I believe social science holds a very different place. So, let's keep it very simple. As you are a social science educator, so can you explain what is social science to our audience in a very simpler manner?
So I feel social science is more about creating awareness, right? For example, if we talk about geography is about knowing where do you stay, what is the location, what is the geographic importance of that place. Maybe like even if we talk about let's say Delhi. So what are the factors that make sure that people are here for a reason, right? They get employment here, they get fertile land here, they get plains here, which makes it a most, one of the most convenient ways to stay here, right?
Yes.
Also, even if we talk about politics, it is about, or your pol science, it is more about knowing your fundamental rights. You going for the elections to make sure that you are aware of what importance do I hold as a citizen of India, right? And even if I talk about history, let's say, because I feel history is some sort of a subject which people feels it is boring, but I believe history is one of the most important and interesting subject. It's just more about what sort of mistakes the humans have made earlier and how we can change it, what sort of impact people have created in past, and what sort of impact we can create as well.
So, if I sum up your answer, so social science is like comprised of the society. So, social science is a mirror of society.
True, yes.
Because, like, every aspect of social science is somehow related to our lives, where we are living, what we are doing, and what will be the future. So, I think social science in तीनों aspects को cover करती है.
How our society is working and what are the reasons that our society is working in a certain way. Like, for example, even if we talk about maybe a certain place, let's say, even if we talk about one particular, maybe a location or a school or an institution, everything had their geographical importance, right? Secondly, there must be some or the other political science aspect to it. For example, even if you want to open a business or maybe an institute, you will have to go for licensing. You will have to go for some or the other documentation work, which is part of your political science. Also, even if you talk about any institute or any place, it holds some or the other historical significance as well. So ultimately, social science is everywhere. As you stated, it is sort of a mirror that provides to your society that what sort of things are happening and what are the reasons for it.
Absolutely, but I have a counter for you. Like, according to a survey, by 2030 or in the next 5 years, critical thinking, emotional intelligence will be the next best career options. Also, AI is entering in every field, and we have seen like AI ने बहुत इंडस्ट्रीज को एम्पावर किया है और बहुत इंडस्ट्रीज को डिस्ट्रॉय भी किया है. लाइक बहुत सारी जॉब्स हैं जो आजकल एआई के आने के बाद रिस्क पे हैं. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक, लाइक सोशल साइंस स्टिल होल्ड दैट इम्पोर्टेंस?
I believe we can create empathy through social science. Now, the question is how. Let's talk about how I teach my students. Recently, I was doing this chapter where the kids got to know about Bhopal gas tragedy.
Okay.
Now, there are two ways I can teach them. One is to go through that case study and simply explain what happened. Now, how I teach them is I give them the chance to think of themselves being at that place and
Amazing.
think that how will they react to the situation there, which creates the empathy in the minds of the children, right? Even if we talk about this AI, now, how does the AI works? It works in a way that everything which is there uploaded on the web or the net, it calculates, or maybe there are some algorithms through which it search out the options or maybe the results, and with those results and option, it figures out okay, what should be the next outcome.
Correct.
Right? So ultimately, the people who are putting things on maybe the websites or the search or the browser are actually done by a human intelligence. No, there is no AI possible until and unless we had human intelligence. अगर आपके AI पे आप कुछ सर्च कर रहे हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू आर सर्चिंग एनीथिंग ऑन AI, अब वो AI कहाँ से ले रहा है वो सारा रिसर्च वर्क फ्रॉम दी मे बी द वेबसाइट्स और द ब्राउजर्स दैट वी हैड. ब्राउजर से डाटा अपलोड किसने किया? ह्यूमंस ने. So ultimately, I believe there is no AI possible until and unless we have human intelligence as well. So talking about real life scenarios when it comes to social science, let's take an example. We all are aware that Swiggy, Zomato, everyone is using those maps to find your location.
Right.
But how do we find those locations?
I think through longitudes,
Yes.
latitudes.
And where do we study this? In social science, in your class 6, when we study about what are the coordinates, what are the latitudes, what are the longitudes, how the grid pattern is made, and so ultimately, social science is put into a real life aspect. Also, let's take an example. Everyone is talking about sustainable developmental goals, right? Everybody wants to achieve those goals. Talking about gender equality and so ultimately, the very first time we got to know about sustainable developmental was when we were in class 8. जब हमने पढ़ा कि भाई सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट होता क्या है, when we are trying to accomplish our goals keeping in mind कि मैं फ्यूचर के लिए भी रिसोर्सेज बचाने हैं. So we all are aware कि हम हिस्ट्री में we must have studied about kings, है ना? अब kings से ही we started this leadership वाला thing. Now, even if we talk about today, our country has a leader. So,
Right.
सोशल साइंस तो वो कहीं ना कहीं चल रहा है ना. लोगों को पता चला डेमोक्रेसी क्या है, डेमोक्रेसी की इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है, वोटिंग क्यों इम्पोर्टेंट है, सो वी रीच टू दिस प्लेस. सो अल्टीमेटली सोशल साइंस हेल्प अस टू फॉर्म और टू लाइक गिव अ बेस टू अ सोसाइटी एज वेल.
Yeah, मतलब that social science provides a base to everything that we have done or everything that we will be doing in life. Interesting. So मेरे को एक चीज जाननी है. This is a like very curious thing. जब हम स्कूल में थे, we used to call it SST, social studies, but now it's social science. So is there any real difference or like क्या difference है in social studies और social science के अंदर?
So like if we talk about the earlier times, we used to call it as social studies because it was more about facts. यार अगर मैं अपने स्कूल की बात करूँ ना तो मेरे लिए सोशल साइंस का पीरियड सबसे बोरिंग होता था.
मेरे लिए भी होता था.
Why? Because ultimately SST का period है, ma'am will come and she will just maybe translate or explain whatever is written in the book और हम वही आंसर्स लर्न करेंगे, वही लिख के आ जाएंगे, एंड सो दैट वाज ऑल अबाउट सोशल साइंस. बट नाउ social science is more about the practical knowledge. being it project assessment we have, surveys we do, data analysis we do, and so on. Like for example, abhi recently, if I want to teach my kids about diversity, what is the basic way I'll do? मैं उन सबको बोलूंगी अपने तरीके से मास्क बना के लाओ, एंड हर किसी का मास्क क्या होगा, which shows diversity. So ultimately, it's not just about the facts that we read in the book. It is more about that how we try to implement or find things out around our society. We do surveys, we have research work. Even if like for example, if I'm studying or teaching them about something related to environment, I can give them a research work. Ki jao, like go and research about what sort of initiatives are taken by the government, and so ultimately, it's not just about the book anymore or the concept which is given in the book anymore. It is more about how the child puts his critical thinking to that concepts.
एक स्पेसिफिक एरिया में जो लोग रहते हैं उनकी नीड्स को समझ के फिर वहां पे जो चीजें रिक्वायर्ड है
Yes.
उसको अकॉर्डिंगली प्लान करके सो दिस इज द रोल ऑफ अर्बन प्लान.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, you stated to go.
And there is also for lawyer, we have lawyers. अगर हम देखें तो हम आपको laws के बारे में जानना है, articles के बारे में जानना है, तो for that the discipline is your political science. Then cartographer is the one who makes the map.
Right.
Then we also have people who understands that how does the market work. अगर हम economics की बात करें तो demands and supplies के बारे में जानता है, which is very important for a market to understand कि भाई कितना supply जा रहा है, कितना demand.
But वो तो economics में नहीं आ गया.
Economics is part of your social science.
Okay, तो जैसे स्टॉक मार्केट में भी वो कहते हैं कि 10 साल पहले ये हुआ था, अब ये चीज रिपीट हुई स्टॉक मार्केट. ओके, that history is connecting. ठीक है.
Because social science consists of your economics, your psychology, your sociology, your history, everything which is, some or the other way related to human behavior is part of social science. And so that is why.
आई थिंक अगर कोई स्टूडेंट ये एपिसोड देख रहा है और उसको सोशल साइंस के बारे में करियर ऑप्शंस चाहिए तो आई थिंक दिस इज द बेस्ट एडवाइस दैट दीपान्विता हैज शेयर्ड. लाइक दीस 4-5 career options are really good career options and they are really booming as well.
True.
So I think this is a very helpful tip that she has given. Dipanita, like when I was researching about it, so I found like according to a survey जो 2022 में हुआ था, दैट्स उस सर्वे में ये आया कि सिविक लिटरेसी स्टूडेंट्स में बहुत कम थी. लाइक ओनली 27% ऑफ द अर्बन यूथ अंडरस्टैंड्स कि गवर्नमेंट की जो बॉडीज है वो फंक्शन कैसे करती है, और कुछ ऐसे थे कि दे कैन नॉट इवन टेल द 3 बॉडीज ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. एंड एक सर्वे ये भी था कि लोगों को यही नहीं पता कि हमारा जो एमएलए है, एमपी है, आईपीएस है, आईआरएस है, आईएएस है, इन सब के बीच में डिफरेंस क्या होता है. सो कैन social science or can political science help to decode this?
If we start with political science, as you stated, yes, that's true. I mean, like for example, if I'm taking a chapter which is related to maybe functioning of the government or maybe about the judiciary, so most of the kids are not even aware that MLA or ministers are saying. The only thing is, not every MLA is a minister, but minister needs to be an MLA first.
Okay.
Also, like we all are aware कि elections होते हैं,
Right.
but barely people are aware कि elections किस चीज के लिए होते हैं, right? And either being it for MLAs or for Lok Sabha के elections, MCD के elections and so on. अगर the person is having this curiosity कि politics में क्या चल रहा है and so, अगर आप न्यूज देख रहे हो उसमें दे टॉक अबाउट एमएलए, यू कैन सिंपली अंडरस्टैंड एमएलए का फुल फॉर्म क्या होता है, मेंबर ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली. व्हाट इज द वर्क ऑफ लेजिस्लेटिव? टू मेक लॉज, राइट? व्हिच शोज कि if you like in some or the other ways, if you'll try to understand that what are the key words that maybe the news is using or maybe the people are using in terms of politics, they can help us understand ki what are the work that person is doing. So for example, most of us are not aware that our prime minister is known as the real heads of executive, whereas our president is known as the nominal heads of executive.
क्या डिफरेंस होता है लाइक रियल एड्स ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव एंड
तो सबसे पहले तो समझते हैं एग्जीक्यूटिव कौन होता है, जो लॉज को इम्प्लीमेंट करवाता है। अब वो मिनिस्टर्स भी करवाते हैं और वो IAS IPS भी करवाते हैं। लॉज बना रहे हैं कौन, लेजिस्लेचर वाले। मिनिस्टर उसको एग्जीक्यूट या इम्प्लीमेंट कौन कर रहा है हमारी सोसाइटी में यार, मिनिस्टर्स। और मे बी द IAS IPS we have, and not just IAS IPS which is on our central level, also the people who are part of the स्टेट लेवल। बिकॉज अगर हम बात करें, हम इंडिया को बोलते हैं इट्स अ फेडरल कंट्री। फेडरल कंट्री मीन्स आवर गवर्नमेंट इज डिवाइडेड, right? We have central government, then we have state government, and then we have our district level government as well. Now, and even if we talk about villages, हमारे यहाँ पे पंचायती राज होता है ना? So हर एक इंसान का की responsibilities are there. Now let's take an example, because we are not aware that what is the exact facts about politics. People tend to circulate fake news very easily. Talking about political science and its importance, also talking about what are the key roles and responsibilities are MLAs, chief minister, or an IPS IAS hold. So very first thing I feel, as a citizen of India, when I'm going for the elections or when I'm going to vote somebody, it is important for me to understand what are the responsibilities that the person is holding when it comes to a candidate, है ना? अगर आप कहीं पे वोट देने जा रहे हो, आप अपने एरिया के लिए वोट देने जा रहे हो, सो यू शुड नो ना कि उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज क्या है। अगर आप किसी को वोट दे के सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो अपने एरिया के लिए, सो इट इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट द CM हु इज गेटिंग इलेक्टेड और विल बी गेटिंग सिलेक्टेड, बट इफ यू विल सी सम और द अदर वे, इट इज मोर इम्पोर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड कि भाई मेरे एरिया में कौन काम करने वाला है।
Absolutely.
Right? So it is not just about the chief minister when it comes to election, but it is also more about what sort of MLA or which MLA will be selected for my area. Right? And even if we talk about MLAs, as I stated, many of the people are not aware that what is the difference between MLAs and ministers. अगर देखा जाए तो MLA और मिनिस्टर्स एक ही इंसान है। मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम पे MLAs आर लाइक मोर, like in numbers they are more, but ministers are less, because ultimately every minister is selected from the MLAs.
Okay.
Right? Now, the thing is, because we are not aware that what is the distinguish between, okay, MLA का क्या काम है, ministers का क्या काम है। MLA आपके लिए एक तरीके से लॉज बनाने का काम कर रहा है, वही मिनिस्ट्री में जाकर वो उन्हें क्या कर रहे हैं, implement कर रहे हैं in your society. So it is important for us to understand that what are the responsibilities they are holding. Also, as a person or as a citizen of India, मेरे पास क्या rights हैं? For example, if I'm living in a place, that can I complain if something wrong is happening in my society? And if yes, who's gonna help me in that? Right? So ultimately, if I am not aware कि ठीक है मेरे यहाँ पे जो MLA है उनका क्या रोल है, या चीफ मिनिस्टर का क्या रोल है, या IPS का क्या रोल है, what are the responsibilities they have, what are the powers that they have, जब तक हमें ये नहीं पता चलेगा how will we make them accountable or answerable to us, or how can we work with them, because ultimately they are part of our society, है ना? So they are there in our society to help us. अब मुझे यही नहीं पता है कि सामने वाला इंसान मेरी किस तरीके से हेल्प कर सकता है, तो हाउ विल आई like make my society better in that place?
एब्सोल्युटली। तो मेरे को ये लगता है कि पॉल साइंस या पॉलिटिकल साइंस सिर्फ उनको नहीं पढ़नी चाहिए जिनको पॉलिटिक्स में जाना है, बट आई थिंक बेसिक नॉलेज ऑफ पॉलिटिकल साइंस, व्हाट जिन लीडर्स को हमने इलेक्ट करा इलेक्शंस के अंदर, तो उनकी पावर्स क्या हैं। अगर हमें कोई काम करवाना है तो हमें MLA के पास जाना है या अपने लोकल लीडर के पास जाना है या फिर किसके पास एप्लीकेशन को सबमिट करना है। तो आई थिंक ये बेसिक नॉलेज के लिए अंडरस्टैंडिंग पॉलिटिकल साइंस इज रियली इंपॉर्टेंट, जो हमें पूरी लाइफ लॉन्ग हेल्प करेगा इस चीज पे।
Yes, definitely.
But Dibanita, how will you explain history? Because history being boring, like when I was in school, I also find history boring. मेरे को सिर्फ हिस्ट्री में उन सब्जेक्ट्स, उस टॉपिक्स पे इंटरेस्ट आता था जहाँ पे लड़ाई होती थी, एक राजा ने ये महल बनवाया, देन उससे लड़ाई हुई, उसने उसको ओवरटेक कर लिया किंगडम को। बट हिस्ट्री इज मोर अबाउट लाइक बट हिस्ट्री इज much more about this, like not about kingdoms, not about kings and their like. So how will you explain like history?
Okay. So, talking about history, Pulkit, can I, like, if I'll be honest to you, when I was in school, I used to hate history.
So
In a way that my social science teacher once told me कि बेटा अगर humanities मत ले लेना आप 12th में fail हो जाओगे. To and that extent. So ultimately, if I talk about history, now I realize that history is one of the most important things we should focus on. Why? Because it helps us to understand that what is the base for any event happening. Also, second reason is we can understand that what are the mistakes that we did in past and how we can try to avoid those mistakes in future.
Right.
There was this the Great Depression that happened in 1929. 1929, yes.
Okay.
So ultimately, अगर मुझे उस ग्रेट डिप्रेशन के बारे में ना पता हो, उसके रीजंस के बारे में ना पता हो, देयर आर चांसेस कि वही इकोनॉमिक ग्रेट डिप्रेशन वापस आ सकता है. कहते हैं ना कि इंसान अगर अपनी गलतियों को याद नहीं रखता तो उसे अक्सर वापस दोहरा देता है.
बिल्कुल.
राइट. सो अल्टीमेटली अगर मैं हिस्ट्री नहीं याद रखूंगी कि कौन सी गलतियां मैंने की थी या व्हाट वर द थिंग्स दैट हैपन इन पास्ट, देयर आर चांसेस कि वही चीज
हम फ्यूचर में
रिपीट कर सकते हैं. ऑल्सो देयर वाज वन वेरी लाइक आई रिमेम्बर
उससे भी हो सकता है कि जब यूएस ने जापान के ऊपर न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स डाले थे तो उसके बाद पूरे लॉस बने थे कि कोई कंट्री कितनी भी फाइट हो जाए दे कैन नॉट यूज
Yes.
न्यूक्लियर वेपन्स अगेन बिकॉज न्यूक्लियर वेपन अगर कोई यूज करता है न्यूक्लियर बॉम्ब अगर किसी कंट्री के ऊपर डालता है तो like there is a huge loss of life, there is a huge loss of land and everything. So I think history से हमें सीखने को मिलता है कि if you're not studying history तो you'll repeat that mistake again.
Definitely. Also, like I have read this somewhere that history helps us to understand the kind of life we are living right now, being it the freedom we have, being it the rights we have, being it fraternity or being it the democracy that we have right now. वो ऐसे ही नहीं आया है. It is because of the struggle that our ancestors did. So it some or the other way helps us to understand or to help us to in a way कि हम value कर पाए जो आज की life हमारे पास है. We must have heard about the struggle that our people did in past ताकि we can have an independent life right now. हम फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, हम नाजिज्म के बारे में पढ़ते हैं, हम हिटलर के बारे में पढ़ते हैं. So that is for sure that the life our ancestors might have had was not free or like liberal enough the way we have it right now. So ultimately, to value the society that our ancestors have created is also very important when it comes to history. Also,
absolutely.
Like if I'll talk, we all are aware of the Dandi March thing that happened. है ना? सबको पता है Dandi यात्रा, हाँ, salt law, salt march. So I believe many of the people are not aware why salt was used as a weapon against Britishers.
Why?
Because नमक एक ऐसी चीज है जो आपको अमीर के घर पे, किसी पुअर के घर पे, हिंदू के घर पे, मुस्लिम के घर पे, अपर कास्ट पीपल के घर पे, लोअर कास्ट पीपल के घर पे हर जगह मिलती है. Which shows what? It was done to create unity amongst Indians. Right? Because ultimately, if you will see at the time of independence and before that, our India was not united. It was divided into different segments. There was caste discrimination. There was people. We had this Hindu Muslim thing, and so there were people who were prosperous, very prosperous, and there were people who were very poor. So ultimately, the major reason why we did salt law was to make sure everyone gets united. Also, salt एक ऐसी चीज है जो आपको किचन में मिलेगी. So this march made sure that even the women participated when it comes to the revolt against Britishers.
I think ये बहुत अच्छा फैक्ट बताया आपने कि सॉल्ट मार्च क्यों हुआ था एंड ठीक है कभी आगे कोई ऐसे भी प्रोटेस्ट की नीड ना पड़े प्रोटेस्ट करना है तो वी हैव टू सेलेक्ट दैट थिंग दैट इज लाइक जो सबके लिए कॉमन है लाइक वेदर यू आर रिच और वेदर यू आर पुअर हिंदू मुस्लिम और एनीथिंग यू आर डूइंग इन लाइफ दैट थिंग होल्ड इम्पोर्टेंस लाइक सॉल्ट तो amazing case study picked from history.
Yes, and I feel like, as I stated, history helps us to understand our mistakes. No, like as you stated about a nuclear attack. Now, there are very rare people who are aware that what is the exact reason for the war happening between Ukraine and Russia.
Right.
Now, the news that we see in our like televisions right now, it is not just about the headlines. It is also about what historical impact or the event has been done in the past. हम नेटो की बात करते हैं आज के टाइम पे वी कैन ऑल्सो टॉक अबाउट रिफ्यूजी क्राइसिस दैट आर हैपनिंग now people know about the war that is happening, but we are not aware that there are refugee crisis which is happening. What is refugee crisis? अब war हो रहा है तो of course वहां से लोग they will get like they will move or migrate to some other place. Because यही population जो migrate कर रही है from one place to another will impact some other area as well. Now the war is not just restricted to Russia or Ukraine, right? It is more about NATO as I included and also about refugee crisis. अब ultimately जब लोग move करेंगे from one to another तो किसी और area में population बढ़ेगा. Population बढ़ेगा तो क्या होगा? एम्प्लॉयमेंट पे इम्पैक्ट भी देखने को मिल सकता है रिसोर्सेज का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन भी बढ़ सकता है एज ही वी ऑल आर अवेयर इंडिया में अगर बात करें तो वी ऑल आर अवेयर कि एम्प्लॉयमेंट का बहुत ज्यादा कमी है लोग कहते हैं और इसका रीजन कभी कभार क्या होता है कोई कंपनी में देर इज वन वैकेंसी बट अल्टीमेटली देर इज अ लाइन हु वांट्स टू अप्लाई फॉर इट अब बीइंग अ पर्सन हु इज पार्ट ऑफ द कंपनी आप किसको सिलेक्ट करोगे द वन हु wants or जो आपसे the the one who is ready to work with you on a lower pay scale. So कहीं ना कहीं अगर refugee crisis हुआ या लोगों का migration बढ़ गया because of the war thing or because of the global conflicts that are happening, so it's going to impact the different countries as well. And as you might have heard in the news, there are countries who have started restricting people coming from different areas. राइट सो इट्स नॉट जस्ट गोना इम्पैक्ट दोज एरियाज इसका इम्पैक्ट आपको ओवर वर्ल्ड व्यू पे भी देखने को मिल सकता है
So Dipanita, everyone has their own story. So I want to ask you, like, what is your personal story? What is your personal thing? Ki you left the corporate job and then you like become a teacher or probably a social science teacher. So what is your side of the story?
Okay, so let me very first start with why I started with teaching is. So basically, Pulkit, what happened was from the very earliest of my years, I remember my father wanted me to be an IPS. तो उनका हमेशा से होता था बेटा किरण बेदी बनना IPS बनना अब when this COVID thing happened, I had completed my studies, so I started figuring out कि ठीक है अब क्या करना चाहिए, what should be the next step. So because COVID चल रहा है and nobody was aware that what next can happen. Also, we could see there was a huge change when it comes to jobs as well. Work from home जो है उसी के टाइम पे आया उससे पहले तो था भी नहीं right. So ultimately to understand कि अब what next I should go for, I started searching कि ठीक है पापा ने बोला था IPS बनना ये करना तो let's just search कि IPS बनते कैसे. And with that I got to know about UPSC. अब जब यूपीएससी का पता चला तो आई गॉट टू नो कि ठीक है अरे इसके लिए तो सोशल साइंस पढ़ना पड़ता है अब जैसे मैंने आपको बताया सोशल साइंस में मैं कभी अच्छी थी नहीं सो अल्टीमेटली व्हाट हैपेंड वाज आई बॉट ऑल माय बुक्स अगेन ऑफ सोशल साइंस फ्रॉम ग्रेड 6 अप टिल 12th. आपका ह्यूमैनिटीज हो गया सारा जितना भी आपका भी सोशियोलॉजी हिस्ट्री पॉल साइंस ज्योग्राफी देन द बेसिक एनसीईआरटीज वी हैव फ्रॉम ग्रेड 6 to 10th वो लाया and then I started reading out.
Okay.
And that was the time I understood that social science is so interesting. आप सीपी वाले एरिया में घूमते आपको विधानसभा दिखता है हमें पता नहीं होता विधानसभा है क्या बट वेन यू स्टार्ट रियलाइजिंग अच्छा विधानसभा का ये सिग्निफिकेंस है ये इम्पोर्टेंस है तो यू रियलाइज की सोशल साइंस तो हर जगह है हम कहते हैं राजस्थान में एक जगह तो हरियाली है और एक जगह रेगिस्तान है पर जब आप ज्योग्राफी पढ़ते हो तो समझते हो कि अच्छा अरावली हिल्स है जिसकी वजह से एक तरफ रेगिस्तान है और एक तरफ हरियाली है राइट सो दैट इज हाउ आई गॉट टू नो कि ठीक है सोशल साइंस इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग नाउ विद preparing, I thought कि अब because COVID was somehow the other way about to get end, तो मैंने सोचा यार कोई ऐसी जॉब पकड़ते हैं जिसकी वजह से मुझे पढ़ाई ना छोड़नी पड़े.
So you took teaching because it was a safer option?
Not just safer, I felt it was somehow the other way interesting. And like if I am like if somebody is an IPS or IAS, they try to put impact on people's life. आपने कितनी बार यू मस्ट हैव सीन दोज रील्स जिसमें लोग काफी बार IAS IPS की तारीफ करते हैं कि उनकी वजह से उनकी लाइफ में कोई चेंज आ रहा है. सो
Right.
and I believe teaching is also that option or a career thing to be done because you never know. आप किसी बच्चे को आज प्यार से समझा दो, पैसिफाई कर दो, काउंसिल कर दो, कल को क्या पता वो बच्चा उसी चीज में अच्छा करने लग जाए. I'll share one story with you. I was teaching.
दीपालिका, अभी तक आप स्कूल स्टूडेंट्स के साथ ही कनेक्ट कर पा रहे थे, बट आई थिंक थ्रू दिस प्लेटफॉर्म यू आर कनेक्टिंग टू global audience.
Yes.
You are like becoming an inspiration to lot more students.
Yes, definitely. So, as I stated, what happened was I was teaching in Rajasthan. And because I was in a residential school, most of the staff and their children were studying in at the same, like the mother was working as a teacher and the girl was there as a student. So, the parent came up to me and she said, "Ma'am, I don't know why Yashvi starts crying every night and she's so stressed." उसको लगता है कि मैम मुझे बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स लेके आने हैं ताकि मामा जो इतनी मेहनत कर रही है वो वेस्ट ना हो. So I believe it's good when the child is worried about their marks, but ultimately they should not be stressed in a way कि they start crying. और कहते हैं ना हर चीज का एक लिमिट अच्छा है. Like I'll tell you, if I talk about my father, he scolded me throughout my board exams. But when there was a time जब results आने वाले थे, he took me to a drive and he stated कि बेटा एक result कुछ fix नहीं करने वाला है.
बिल्कुल.
Right? And even if I talk about today's time, now that I'm grown up, we have this rule at my family where at least one meal in a day is done all together. So that my father is aware that what is happening in my life, my brother's life, and we all discuss about what is happening in the world, news में क्या चल रहा है.
I think वो family time होना बहुत जरूरी है. Where you
Definitely.
are getting into real conversations, where you are aware from social media, where you are not feeling कि अगर मैं यहाँ पे मैंने कुछ चीज शेयर की तो people will judge me.
Yes.
So I think वही family time होना बहुत जरूरी है and absolutely that really helps you in any state of life. जो भी आप कर रहे हो, जो भी आप बनना चाहते हो, I think that family time really builds that bond and really help you in that thing.
Yes, definitely, because ultimately I feel the person who is at most important in your life, और कहते हैं ना एक point के बाद your friends or your colleagues might get like part ways, like they might part ways away from you, but family में your parents and your siblings are the ones who they stay with you throughout your life.
Right.
So that is why I believe parents are the ones जो सबसे ज्यादा अच्छा impact डाल सकते हैं अपने बच्चों के ऊपर.
Correct.
They can also make sure कि if the child is stressed or so, अगर आप बच्चे से बात करोगे क्या पता है, like if you'll pacify that child and understand कि ठीक है बेटा हो जाएगा, it's fine, it's just an exam. ठीक है, you make him know that what is the importance of exam, but with that you should make him aware that exams are not the only solution for their future. Now, so talking about this girl, she used to cry. Ultimately, I had a word with her one day and I asked, why do you start crying? So she was like, ma'am, मुझे नहीं चाहिए कि भाई कल को मम्मा को बुरा लगे. She's working so much. I don't want to like discourage her or maybe in a position जब मम्मा को बुरा लगे कि वो इतना काम कर रही है और मैं उनको अच्छे marks भी like I'm not able to score well. So I said, even if you'll cry every night, don't you think it's gonna put negative impact to your studies?
Right.
आप उस स्ट्रेस साइकिल में तो फिर भी रहोगे ना कि आप रोज रात को रो रहे हो तो स्कूल में अच्छे से परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाओगे, स्कूल में अच्छे से अटेंटिव नहीं होगे, एंड सो दिस साइकिल विल गो ऑन. So I counsel her to a way that recently I was on a call with her And I asked her, "Beta, 12th में marks कितने आए, कैसा रहा?" And so she was like, "Ma'am, I scored 90 plus, but this time I'm very clear कि मैं इन marks को impact नहीं, like I won't make an impact on my brain to it. कि ठीक है, marks आ गया है, well and good, but it's not going to impact me in a way कि मैं उसकी वजह से अपना stress cycle build up करूँ."
Correct.
Right? So I believe कहीं ना कहीं teaching बहुत help करता है इस चीज में. You must have heard काफी बार बच्चे बहुत ज्यादा इंट्रोवर्ट होते हैं, बट यू एज अ टीचर इफ यू सिलेक्ट कि नहीं सिर्फ मैं फर्स्ट बेंचर्स को ही नहीं, मैं लास्ट बेंचर्स से भी पूछूंगी.
So वही टीचर का ही रोल होता है, how to
डेफिनेटली
interact on the students in class or how to engage
देम.
everyone.
यस, ट्रू
Amazing. Amazing.
यस.
So now we are moving to a very interesting part of this podcast, myths and facts. So I'll be asking you a question and you have to like say myth है या fact है with a supporting answer to that. ठीक है? Social science is all about remembering dates and writing long answers.
It's a myth because if we talk about 1911, it's not just a date to be remembered, it is also about global terrorism and how it impacted the places all over the world.
You can't get a good job if you don't take social science in school.
Well, if I talk about social science and if somebody who's taking humanities in 11th or 12th, I have seen students who are like excelling when it comes to maybe designing or maybe psychology, maybe a therapist. And so, even if you talk about your consumer psychology, it is one of the most important things that is required for the business. So ultimately, yes, definitely, it is required. It's a myth if you will say that social science does not give a good career option.
Okay. Social science helps you to become a better leader.
Yes, that's a fact because if you have seen history, one person is enough to change the society. And I believe a leader or a person can learn from history that how we can mobilize people, and also we can understand that what were the things that were revolutionized and what are the things that we can work on. So definitely it helps us to be a good leader.
Okay. Pol science is only useful for students who want to become politics.
No, that's a myth. Because ultimately, me being a citizen of India, it is important for me to understand what are my fundamental rights, what are my fundamental duties, and how, as a citizen of India, I can impact my governance.
Do history repeats itself?
Well, that's true. It's a fact. Because if you don't learn from your past, there are chances you'll repeat your mistakes in future.
Studying geography can lead to a better businessman.
Well, I would say that's a fact because from geography you can learn about any area, any location. Let's take an example. If you understand that what are the scarce resources that are there in any place, what sort of scarcity is happening in any place, you can lead the people or you can help out the people to get those, maybe the goods or the resources that is required. And you can be a good businessman there. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आपको पता है एक जगह पे पानी नहीं है, वेरी बेसिक एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू नो कि एक जगह पे पानी नहीं है या किसी प्लेस पे फूड अवेलेबल नहीं है, सो इट हेल्प्स यू टू फाइंड आउट क्योंकि ठीक है ये चीज मिसिंग है, ये लूप होल का पार्ट है, एंड आई कैन रिजॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम एंड I can be a good businessman there.
Amazing. I think that ends to my myths and fact questions and amazingly answered, Vipankita. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What an amazing episode that was. So, this reminds us that social science is not just a subject, it's a way of seeing the world, understanding our roots, and reimagining our future. So, if you like this video and want to watch more videos like this, then subscribe to this channel. I'm your host पुलकित जैन. अब मिलते हैं अगले एपिसोड में जहां हम एजुकेशन की बाउंड्री से बाहर जाकर नए आइडियाज़ को एक्सप्लोर करेंगे. थैंक यू.